Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, spinsters and married. Welcome to the maiden edition of the Active Citizen Award podcast. Joined with me on this show is our very own.
Mr. Joseph.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Joseph. Welcome to our show. This show is going to give you just a little bit of background about the award. What are we spotlighting? What's the history of the award? Why are we doing what we are doing? What's the purpose? And just maybe a bit of behind the scenes here and there, a little bit of gist, and so on. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Joseph. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Joseph Amenaghawon. I'm currently head of Civic Hive and strategy and growth director at Budget.
All right, today we are going to be giving our listeners a little bit of background about the Active Citizen Award, the history, and why we are doing this award, the spotlight, the categories, why exactly, what birthed this idea, and why does it exist? Do you want to give us a little bit of insight into that?
I think it's important to state that as humans, we all love to celebrate ourselves. And I think the civil society sector is not different. And so a few years back, Budget began to think about how do we even celebrate ourselves, celebrate importantly those who are doing exciting work in the civic sector. And that's what really began this whole process of setting up the Active Citizens Award. Note that the key thing here is active citizens. So this is about celebrating individuals and entities that are improving democratic outcomes in Nigeria.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I would like you to give a little, background into how the first event um, started from like the whole ideation of it, the process, how many editions of budgets held, and how did that go, and why are you inspired to keep doing this and keep on the yeah.
Again, let's keep heightening the fact that this is about celebrating the work that civil society groups do in Nigeria, and to say that last year we didn't have an edition of it.
Okay.
We wanted to do what we referred to the Active Citizen Festival.
Okay.
The idea wanted to take it to Ibadan, but for some reason we couldn't get around it. But in 2024, we did host the Active Citizen Festival at the Landmark. That again was not your classic Active Citizens Award ceremony, but we still infused part of it as an awards dimension. That year, what we wanted to do was just to give young people an opportunity to celebrate themselves. So for those who were there on that day, it was a huge celebration. It had different components to it. For me, one of the exciting components of it was the fact that young people were able to partake in different activities. My favorite on that day was the sip and paint.
Okay.
It was exciting. But in all that, we still had a section where we had conversation around governance in Nigeria. The highlight again on that same day was the evening event where some awards were given out, especially to recognize.
So, like, when was the first edition of the Active Citizen Awards?
I was in 2022, but in that 2023 edition, I was part and parcel of that, and I did also present an award on that day. Different dimensions to it. I think for me, the exciting component of it all is that there's a section of the award that is open to public nominations. And currently, we also have that open to public nominations
This year.
this year. So
Oh,
you have
great.
people nominating entities and individuals in the different categories, spotlighting those working on inclusion rights, for instance, those working on community-related issues, environment, and health. So people are free to nominate.
Yeah.
After that, we've already set up a panel of judges, a five-person panel of judges, who will then look at these nominations and see if the best. Three nominees will be named on that night,
Oh, great.
and one person will be announced as winner. A
Wonderful.
section of the nomination, though, is not open to the public, which is exclusive to Budget. We will do the intensive research to figure out these individuals, and they will be awarded on that night too.
Oh, great. I love the idea that some categories are open to public nomination. However, it feels very, how long do I have to have been doing maybe great work in a particular category to be able to get nominated or stand a chance to win an award? Do I have to, be there for like 10 years or something? Like, how long do I have to be doing good work to,
I think the critical thing about the work we do
yeah,
is linked to impact.
okay,
There's a huge possibility that you find individuals that are nominated that probably they're just a few years old in the, you can use the word, in the ecosystem, and you can see clearly the impact of their work.
okay,
It's also possible you have long-standing individuals that year after year they keep, they can see the impact of their work.
oh,
So you can have people who have lifetime recognition for the work they do. Those sorts of individuals, it's not open to public nomination. But those that are nominated could be as early as 2 years back, 3 years back. The critical thing is the impact.
wonderful.
How do people weigh the work you do, and how impactful has your work been?
Thank you very much. I'm very impressed at your answers. You have heard from our guests that if you're doing good work, you are making good impact. In any of these categories that are open for public nominations, nominations are open. You can nominate yourself, you can nominate a friend, you can nominate anybody that you know that is doing good work and making impact in their field across these categories. Make sure that you don't nominate after the 14th of June because that is when the link to nominate would close. Thank you for joining us on the show today, and we will catch you on our next episode. We hope you had a great time with us, Joseph.
I
Thank
did.
you for
Thank
joining
you so
us.
very much.
Yeah.